Hello, we are still on our headings and paragraphs. Let me just add more content. If you don't have content, you can open your browser and visit lipsam.com. lipsam.com. You'll find a lot of dummy text that you can use for your practicals and paragraphs and what have you. You can choose the language of your choice. I chose English, so I'm just going to add some texts which I've copied onto my MS Word. So let me just copy this part as my first paragraph. Okay, so I right click and I choose copy. I come to my VS Code, I open a paragraph, p tag, and then I place this text code between it. Okay, when I do that, let me bring an h2. Under h2 I'm going to type another heading, which is a subheading. Why do we use it? This I'm going to, then I copy it, open my VS Code and then paste it. I'm just adding more paragraphs and then more HTML. So let me do another paragraph. For paragraphs, we don't have P1, P2, P3. Paragraph is just P for all. While inserting your paragraph, some of your paragraphs may be very long. It will be difficult for you to go through and then edit them. You can come to view and then go to word wrap. Okay, so that you can actually see, you have a clearer view of all the content on your paragraphs. Okay, so I have 3 paragraphs and then 3 headings. I think we can continue now. So the first element you are going to use is the bold element. Bold. Probably you have some text in a paragraph, you would like to bold it. How do we bold text? So first of all, assuming I want to bold this particular text, which is reader, what I do is I open the element and type B. B is the tag name for bold. You don't type bold, everything in bold. You have to do what? Type only B. You can decide to, you can cut it and then paste it inside. Okay, bold. Let me bold some couple of other things. Let me bold this as well. So let me just cut this. Let me bold. So B, in between it you paste. Let me bold this as well. The word making, let me bold it. Let me bold this as well. Let me bold layouts and I paste it. Now I've bolded about 3 or 4 different text. Let me save it. Control S, or I can save it. Control S or file and then save. Come to my browser, refresh this page. Now I can see all my paragraphs, my headings are also clear, and the text I've bolded. One is the word reader, the other is layout, this is publishing, this is making. All this has been bolded. Bolding means to make a text darker or thicken or deeper as compared to the other text on the same line. So that is what these are, other tests. If you check, one is what? One has been deepened, and that is the text we have bolded. So you can decide to bold a text to make it what? Stand out. To make it what? Stand out. Apart from bolding, we can also italize, just like to slant it a bit, to slant some of the text a bit. So let's come to my first paragraph. Let's try and slant some text. Let me slant the word dummy. To slant a text or to italize a text, we use what? We use the I element. The I element to what? To italize a word Let me italize the word typesetting as well. Printer, you choose what you want to italize. Let me just save my word, Control S. Let me refresh my browser. Now you can see some of the text that have been italicized. The word dummy, the word typesetting, the word printer. You can use bold and italics to make your text stand out from the other text. Another thing you can do is to underline a text. How do we underline a text in HTML? What you do is use a U. Let's say this word popular, I want to underline it on the browser, on my website. I want to underline the word. What do? I use the tag so you should know what each tag does. I'll give you the list of the tag names. Bold, which is B, italic, which is I, underline is U. Okay, so you use a U to underline a text. You put the text you want to underline in between this opening and closing tag. So you open, let's say this name, Richard, this name. You want to underline the name. What do? You open your U tag and you close it in between the U tag, in between the opening and the closing tag. You enter the text you want to underline. So let's save this file, Control S. Let's refresh our browser to see whether we get some text underlined. Now you can see the word popular underlined. You can see the name Robert also underlined. So this is how to do basic formatting. You do a lot more formatting. We do strikethrough, we do the superscript, the subscript, we do all those. We do definition, we do abbreviation. We are going to do blockquote and the rest. We are going to do a line break, and a horizontal line. We do all those ones under this chapter test. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So I hope you are enjoying it so far, and then looking forward in the next video. So see you in the next video.